So we want to play a game called Artist Association. I'm just going to name the artists and whatever comes to mind.
Okay.
Woody Guthrie.
Sarah Lee Guthrie, because she was so sweet, and I met her when I got married. She was at the place that I had my wedding, and she was so sweet to me, and really, she knew who I was, and she asked me to come on board on this show and get involved. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, really? Hell yes, I want to do this, you know? So she took me on board, and we did that. I did this concert with her, and she was amazing. She was great.
Did the hair just stand up on the back of your neck?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, man. And then when you dig more into the history of the family and everything, it's pretty amazing.
Howlin' Wolf.
My jam. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
You got a favorite album?
I have this. I bought this record that's like, it was super cheap too. It was like $7 or something. It was Howlin' Wolf, Bo Diddley, and Muddy Waters singing Spoonful, and all together, super loose, and you could tell they were having so much fun on it, you know. And Howlin' Wolf, you listen to Howlin' Wolf, and you know exactly where Tom Waits was coming from, you know. That's what I think.
Otis Redding.
15 years old. That's when I first heard him, and that changed my life. Yeah, musical life forever.
What happened? What song was it?
Open the Door. You know that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yep. It was on I bought a compilation record. It was like a best of CD at the time. And there's this, it's towards the end, and he just starts screaming on it. And it's like, for him to be in his early 20s and doing that, you know, it can't get better than that. You know, that's what I feel about it.
Aretha Franklin.
Chills, because there's a track called Maybe I'm a Fool, and I could hear that over and over again. The original track that she did of that, there's this part, it's like, it's in the middle where her voice like clips out, and first time I heard it, tears, and it just does the same freaking thing to me every single time, you know. Yeah, she was a big influence on me.
Tom Waits.
My musical dad.
Bruce Springsteen.
My uncle, definitely, and a huge influence on me. And what I take from him is the ability to let go, you know, where you sort of completely give yourself to the music. He was everything like that, you know. He could do it all.
Johnny Cash.
God. The voice of God. Mm-hmm.
John Lee Hooker.
Papa. For sure. First guitar player I resonated with.
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh. Tracker school, actually. I went to this famous wilderness survival school in New Jersey called Tom Brown Wilderness and Tracking School when I was a kid. And the whole way up there, I listened to Rage Against the Machine, Battle of Los Angeles. And they, to me, like they were, in that genre, they were the only band that could do it right. They created this, like they pulled in Black Sabbath. They pulled in like the best kind of hip-hop music, I think. And the guitar and the intensity and the funk and the hypnotic aspect of it, and they did it right, you know. And that I resonated with them. I think they were a great band.
The Clash.
Eclectic. They were like the Clash for me was like anybody who doesn't like punk, but likes, I don't know. It's like a doorway to that world. You could tease somebody into liking punk by playing them the Clash. I think because they were such a great, awesome musicians, you know. But Should I Stay or Should I Go was the first song I ever heard of them on the radio, and I was like, this is cool. Who's this? And the Clash, you know.
Combat Rock strikes me as one of the best dub albums ever.
Yes.
Like when you listen to it, it
Yeah.
almost sounds like King Tubby.
It really does.
It sounds
seriously
like
raw too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Allman Brothers.
This place called the Lark Tavern. Well, you know, I never really, I have always appreciated the Allman Brothers, but I never really got into them. But Whipping Post was their like big hit, right? And when I was a kid, I was seriously influenced by this bar band singer. Her name was Jeannie French, and you know, in my circle, my little small town of Troy, New York, I was really smitten with her, and they did this cover of Whipping Post, and she was a wailer. She could sound like Janis Joplin, you know. And that song, it made me listen to the original because it was so good, you know. I remember that the build-up in the song is incredible. They were like famous for those build-ups, right? That's something that terrifies me is jams because I'm horrible at them, you know.
Last one, Nina Simone.
Black is the Color, I think. It was the first song I heard by her, and I pulled over I was listening to it while I was driving. It was the first song I heard. I was like, whoa. Pulled over, listened to the rest of it, and then realized that there was a quality to the only time I've ever heard like some voice that was neither male or female. It was like totally original, you know, something to think about.
Artists like Simone,
Yeah.
and Tom Waits with those kind of unique vocalizations. Do you find yourself just attracted to that because of your own natural tendencies?
Yeah. The artists that I resonate with the most are the ones that have a lot of fragility in their voices. You know, they have control, but they also have this fragility where they could do something in any moment that you weren't expecting. You know, and if you can do that regularly, if that's like just the way that you are, people are gonna find you and resonate with you. So, something I've always considered.